Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, Latina Plants. My name is Jackie. Today we have a fun unboxing of some plants that I picked up from Canopy Plant Co. I paid for these plants with my own money. They were not sent to me. But yeah, I've been working so hard, so I decided to treat myself, and I had some rewards from the previous purchase that I made on Canopy Plant. Here I'm saving all of the packing peanuts because I can reuse them on future packaging. So I picked up 4 different plants and I'm trying not to bore you guys, so I'm kind of fast playing the unpacking here, using my X-Acto knife to open the plants up. I really like the fact that they do such a good job packaging these plants, as well as they put in a plant tag in there for you. So the first plant here, you guys, is not a surprise. It's a Hoya parviflora splash. If you know anything about this plant, please leave your recommendations down below. I do not know how fast growing or slow growing this plant is or anything like that. She is new to my collection. I'm really excited to learn about her. I love her kind of small, skinny leaves. They are not as succulent as like the lacunosa. They're rather thin, maybe even thinner than the Hoya Bella, but I really like the splashing on it and the size and shape of the leaf, so that's why I picked it up. And now we're moving on to the next plant here. I hope you guys enjoy these unpacking videos. Tried to cut it and make it shorter for you guys so you don't get bored. The second plant here is also a Hoya. This is the Hoya elliptica. This one was in a different substrate. It was just cocoa chips. And as you can see, it has a bamboo trellis. Most of the growth points were already dying back. Some of the leaves have some damage on them. I'm not sure if it's burned, sunburned, or something like that. The leaves feel really, really skinny, really thin, not very succulent. Again, this is the Hoya elliptica. If you have any care tips at all for these 2 Hoyas that I picked up, please let me know down below in the comments. I really don't like growing my plants in just pure cocoa chips, so we will be repotting that one. And now we're going to move on to the third plant here. This plant I was super excited to get. It's one of my wish list plants, and it's an alocasia, you guys. She is the Alocasia odora batik, and I'll put the names of all of the plants on the screen for you guys. I was super excited to pick up one of these plants, and her leaves look so beautiful. I even like the light creamy stems that it has. She looks a little wonky right now, but yeah, she perks up really well. And I found that her leaves were a lot thinner than I expected, but she's been doing good so far in my care. Now we're going to move on to the fourth plant here, you guys. I believe this is the last one, and it's an anthurium. You guys know that I've been loving the anthuriums, and I've been looking to add more to my collection. This is, I guess, a seedling, considered a seedling or baby plant. It's the Anthurium crystallinum. She looks very sad, but I tried to film her perking up. She was just really dry. That one leaf that looks flopped over like that was the newer leaf, and once she was well hydrated, she did perk up and she had no damages on that new leaf, which I was really happy about. She did lose that bottom yellow leaf, but she's holding on strong to the 3 leaves. She has not given me a new leaf yet, but I still have her in this little pot with moss. I will need to repot her very soon because she is fully rooted. And because she was so dry, I decided to grab a cup and water her right away, you guys. So I wanted to show you guys what I did here. And that water actually has some Super Thrive, which should help with any kind of shock that the plants may have been going through shipping. And here we're going to go ahead and take a look at the soil on all of the plants. We're going to start here with the Alocasia batique, Adora batique. Looks like her soil is nicely moistened already. I did not water her until she was a little bit more dry. She has a good root system as well. This is what I do when I get all of my plants, you guys. I also do pest treat all of them with some insecticidal soap. And now we're going to check out the elliptica. If you guys have not watched my last video that I did, my Hoya repots, I did announce that I'm now on PalmStreet. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go ahead and check out PalmStreet. I'm there at latinaplants. I've been there for a couple weeks now, and I really have been enjoying selling and buying through there. I hope you guys go head on over and check it out and see if I have any plants that you're in the market for. The Hoya elliptica again had cocoa chips, but she is well rooted. And now we're going to check out the parviflora, Hoya parviflora splash. She was well rooted, but I can tell that her roots don't go all the way to the bottom because there was about an inch or two of soil on the bottom that did not come out with the plant. And that's okay. I just won't pot her up too large. So here is a close-up of them all together after I cleaned up everything. Look at the beautiful splashing on this parviflora. That's why I picked her up. And the Hoya elliptica, I like the different color like vein, the light veining that it has. I thought this was going to be more of a succulent leaf plant, but she seems to be pretty thin. And I was concerned because the new growth vines all died back. It came that way, and some of the markings were a little concerning to me. She's also in cocoa chips only. But yeah, once I get her cleaned up and repotted, we will probably do that together. But she is a beautiful plant, and I can't wait to get her into my mix. And my mix consists of cocoa chips, perlite, charcoal, worm casting, and some cocoa core. And the Adora Batik, she lost one leaf since I got her, but she grew a new one and it's doing great. She seems to really like the mix that she's in. And the Anthurium crystallinum actually perked up. That leaf that you see flopped over actually perked up, no damage. I did pull off that yellow bottom leaf. She is still in the tiny pot with the moss, but we will be repotting her soon. So I hope you guys stay tuned for the repots of these 4 plants. They are doing great. I do recommend Canopy Plant Co. I also recommend PalmStreet, you guys. If you're not already on PalmStreet, I've been there for a few weeks now and everything has gone well. I really do trust the app and the people on there. Of course, you have to be careful as anything else. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And I'll check you guys out on my next video. Bye.